Hello everyone, this is GL from GL Tech School. In this video I'm going to talk about break and continue statement in for loop in Python. So before I talk about break and continue statement, so I want to tell you a very important thing. This thing I didn't teach you in my previous video. I didn't talk about it in my previous video. It is very important to know if you want to learn Python programming. So Python uses code alignment for execution. For example, if you make any code alignment mistakes in your code, the Python code won't work. So Python needs a proper code alignment in order to execute your program in a perfect manner. If you come from other programming languages, if you take other programming languages such as C and C#, that's a different story. You don't need to worry about code alignment. But in Python, you do need to worry about code alignment. If you make any mistakes in Python code alignment, your code is never going to work. So we're going to see how is it. For example, I'm going to write a simple if condition to explain this concept. So I'm typing gr and saying if name is equal to gr, and it's going to print out yes found or something. Okay, now if you execute this program, it will work perfectly. But the problem is, if you make any mistakes like this, if you make any code alignment mistakes like this, your program is never going to work. It will return indentation error. This is what I want to tell you. In Python, you have to be very careful on code alignment. But if you come from other programming languages, you don't need to worry about that. Okay, you just think it is C# or Java code, or you have to use curly braces and you have to write your code over here and over here. Everything is fine, that will work perfectly. But when it comes to Python does care about code alignment. So not only for if condition but also for everything. For example, for loop, I x in range 100. Okay, you write x in, so I'm gonna say something like this. So if you run this, it works perfectly. But if you make any mistakes like this, it's never going to work. It says code alignment problem. So Python does not use any curly braces, but it uses code alignment to check the program. So if you write if condition inside it, so x is equal to 50, your code has to be in a perfect manner. Okay, and 50 is found. Okay, 50 is found. Basically this program is going to print all of them. If 50 is found, it's going to say 50 is found. So if you make any mistakes over here, it's never going to work. So it is very important concept you have to understand. That's why I'm telling you to use Sublime Text Editor 3. This text editor is very useful because it will automatically align your code when you write it in Python. But if you use Notepad++ or normal Notepad, you will face this code indentation error a lot. Okay guys, if you want to use very advanced text editor, I can suggest PyCharm. PyCharm is very advanced text editor for Python, but for learning purpose, for everything purpose. But according to my point of view, Sublime Text Editor is simple and very useful for me. That's why I'm using. But if you want to have much intelligent way, or if you want to have much features way, I highly recommend you to use PyCharm and other editors such as Autumns and so on and so forth. So and you have to, so what I am trying to tell you at this point, Python does care about code alignment. If you make any mistakes like this, Python doesn't know what I trying to tell it. So the Python says, I don't understand, what are you trying to tell me? So it is very important to care about the code alignment in Python. So now we have come to the subject, continue and break. It is very easy to understand. So I'm gonna create a simple range for loop. Okay, 100. Now I'm going to print x. So if I run this, it's going to execute 100 times. You know this. So I'm going to write a simple if condition. If x is equal to 50, break it. Okay, what's going to happen when it hits 50, it is going to break it. So 49. The reason, like I said before, computers start from 0. It starts from 0 automatically. That's why if you count like 1 2 3, you will end up with 50 over here. So when it hits 50, it's going to break the loop. So break is nothing but it is used to stop the loop. There's another thing you have to learn about in Python, that is called continue. Okay, continue. The continue is used to skip one iteration. What is the difference between break and continue? Break is very self-explanatory, you can easily understand. Break is used to stop the loop, but continue is similar to that, but I'm going to run the program. So it will run until 100, but it will only skip the 5th iteration. I think you will understand what I am trying to tell you. You can see that you can find 49, but the 5th iteration is missing. So if you want to skip the 100 iteration, you can type if x is equal to 100 and continue. It's going to stop the 99 iteration. So you can say the 99 iteration is missing from the program. So continue is basically used to skip only one iteration. Skip one iteration. So the break is used to stop the program. The continue is used to stop only one iteration. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. The nutshell. In nutshell, it is very easy to understand, don't worry about that. The break is used to stop the loop. The continue is used to skip one iteration of the loop. That's all about it.